1, 2, 3, action. Okay, that'll do. That's fine.
Okay,
I can make
cool.
that work. I can make that work. Right, so hang on a minute. Get myself sorted here. Where's my stuff? Okay. I think we're good to go.
Okay.
So, the Chitz and Giggles Podcast.
Episode 1.
Episode number 1. Let's have a chat. Let's have some shits and giggles, shall we?
Anyway, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. It's very warm and very sticky here today.
Yeah, very sticky today.
It is, funny enough. Right, anyway, so this is the Chitz and Giggles Podcast. Says it right there.
Episode 1.
There. Episode number 1.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
First episode and
First
first
episode.
podcast in VR.
That we know of. Yeah.
That we know of, yes. We've looked.
Yeah.
We've
Could
done
be
a deep dive, but I failed to come up with anything.
I know, it's a pretty interesting concept, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can sit miles and over 1,000 miles apart and be in the same room.
A meter away.
Exactly. Technology's just.
I mean, I could touch you.
Well, you could, but yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There we go. Nice to meet you. Okay. Yeah, it's clever
You just
stuff.
put
Isn't
your
it?
hand through the wall.
What? Oh, no. Do you know? Nearly. I did. Yeah, I touched my screen there, but.
Well,
it's
I'm
pretty
in the
clever.
shed, so I'm pretty good.
You got
a nice
loads.
sofa. These chairs are very comfy.
Oh, well. It's one thing when you're doing a podcast is you've got to be comfortable
Yes.
in
Comfort
for the
first.
long run.
Same with driving, mind. You've got to be comfy while driving.
Oh, yeah, but when you get too comfortable, you get tired quicker, I think, or lose focus when you're too comfortable.
It doesn't really matter if the car drives itself.
Wow, we know of any self-driving cars? I wonder.
Well, as it happens,
No,
have you
we
seen
don't
the
know.
new Ford?
The new Ford, which one?
Oh, I don't know. E probably.
There is one called a Mach-E. A Ford
I
Mach-E.
seen a Honda E the other day, brand new Honda E. It took me a minute to realise what was missing.
Go
I've
on.
seen Arctic lorries, but I have never seen a car. Cameras
Right.
for wing mirrors.
Oh, yes. Did they have that?
Yeah, I've only ever seen them on lorries. I've never seen them on a car. Honda E.
I've seen them. Yes, no, I have seen it. I think it's the Polestar. No, there was one on Top Gear.
Polestar's the one with the two triangles.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
one on Top Gear. And I'm sure he had cameras for wing mirrors on one of them. One of the new trio episodes.
No, I've not
Well-
watched them. Not since the Jeremy and Alan left.
Why? They are good. After they left, it got pretty shit. But then when
I seen it with Joey from Friends. Is in Matt LeBlanc. I watched it.
yeah.
Then.
No, because then it was forced. It wasn't like natural, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't. They were trying to be the other three.
Yeah.
I think they weren't like. It just weren't working. But the three they've got now, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I like Paddy.
Yeah, he's funny. And
He's
Fred,
good.
I do like Freddie, and they just take the piss out of Chris. It's good. I like it. Yeah,
Maybe I'll check it out.
have a look. I think they might stop doing it at the minute. Actually,
I watched the episode the other day with the Tesla. That was the original trio. So pretty old Tesla. Not as good as the
Alright.
new ones, but
oh, do you know that's the self-driving car?
there we go.
Hey,
How
look
did
at
that come full circle?
I know. Blimey. So we've gone from virtual reality technology onto cars.
Technology.
Technology
This is the podcast of the future.
of the future. It is actually. It's a futuristic podcast. This is what everyone will be doing. We've just got there first.
Suckers.
Suckers. Exactly. Everyone will be doing it. Once they realise that they can do a podcast with anybody. I mean, you can do it now with Zoom or something similar, but it's not the same. You don't feel like you're in the same room, whereas we feel like we're in the same room.
It's very unique. I do like it.
Yeah, it's a good way of going about it, isn't it? Considering we're so far apart, and yet we're in the same room. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. So, should we give our lovely listeners a bit of background on ourselves?
Sure. You have a dog,
I've got a dog.
which you walk every night,
I do. And his name is Marley.
and while you're walking that dog, we realise we do talk some shit.
We do
talk a lot
talk
of
shit. We do. And we do have some... We talk some shit and we have some giggles.
And we realise if someone was listening to this conversation,
They think, what the fuck are these two talking about?
this is good entertainment. So we should record it.
Well,
Make a
we
podcast.
think we think it's good entertainment. So hopefully everyone else does.
We'll see. Comment
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, put a comment below. People, comment below. Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully, people like it.
So yeah,
I-
we're cousins.
We are cousins.
You're my
We are
cousin, which
cousins.
makes me your cousin.
Yeah, I think so. I think parents.
Somewhere related. Hopefully not too closely.
No.
Obviously, you've
Yeah.
gathered by now, we live quite far apart.
Well, we do. So
Separated by many countries and waters.
yeah, waters. But we've only recently became close.
Well, we have coronavirus 2019 to thank for that.
Well, yeah, it did. I'm glad it did.
Yeah, I'm sure
glad
it
it
brought
did.
many people
Yeah.
across the world closer together.
Yeah, but ours is a even it's a more so. If that makes sense.
Go.
No, not in a gay way. I'm just saying. We weren't friends before COVID-19, and then during COVID-19, we became very good friends.
I didn't even know you.
You didn't know me. We're cousins all our lives. Didn't even know
you.
me. Didn't know me. Wow. I knew you. I knew of you.
Yeah, I knew of you.
Families talk. We knew of each other, but we just didn't.
Didn't know what you looked like,
Yeah.
what you
no.
smelled like, what you felt like.
It's kind of creepy, dude. But good old COVID. Well, not good old COVID, but I'm not saying good. I'm not saying COVID's good. I'm just saying, there's good things come out of it.
We're gonna get cancelled on our first episode.
Probably.
Fuck COVID.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what though? I had that jab because I had to come visit you,
Mhm.
and I had to have 2 vaccines to come visit you.
Yeah.
And since I have sensitive eyes
Sensitive eyes.
to sunlight,
Is it
when
not
it's
just
bright,
It's not just a massive coincidence.
it could be. I didn't say it was the vaccine. I said since the vaccine.
Okay. Which vaccines did you have?
I couldn't tell you. It went in my arm.
I think they all go in the arm. Mine fucking hurt.
Mine, it didn't hurt going in.
No, that's what she said. No, it. I mean, not so much when they done the injection, but about for 2 days later, my arm was dead. It was
The first one wasn't
ridiculous.
so bad. The second one, my arm was sensitive. Like taking my clothes off really hurt.
Oh, just anything.
Just rub it against the skin.
Oh, my arm was dead for a good 2-3 days.
Did
It's
you make
not
the
a
most
nice
of it?
feeling. Nah, you. No, I did not.
Talking of not a nice feeling, how's your
What?
nuts?
You're not supposed to bring up my nuts on the very first podcast.
Oh, we're gonna leave that.
We gotta
for-
wait for number
juicy
2
one.
on we gotta wait for number 2 and number 3 to get to that part.
Oh, we'll save it for number 3 then.
For
Seeing
number 3. Oh, because for number 3.
and number 3.
I get it. Yeah. Then number 2. Yeah, number 3. Okay. Well. No, they're getting better. They're pretty much not healed, but yeah, getting better.
Good.
Yeah. For a bit of background to that, because that sounds a bit weird, but yeah, I had a vasectomy recently. That wasn't fun. Gotta be honest.
It was fun for me.
Well, you made fun of me, took the piss a little bit, but so did everyone
Very
else.
fun.
But yeah, well, not so much.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience. So still in the healing process.
So no more kids for you.
No, no more.
You're a Jaffa.
I don't know. You said that to me before. I don't know what that is.
It's the seedless orange.
I don't. What?
You're a Jaffa.
I don't know. I don't know what do you mean?
Just go look in the mirror.
What? Am I going to be like an Oompa Loompa now, or what?
No, it just means you have no seeds.
I have no seeds. I don't have any seeds. Well, I do. I think for about a month, 3 months, something like that. I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, Elon Musk is chucking his seed over everyone.
Oh, really? That's
He's
that's a bit
knocking out
strange.
babies all over.
Why?
Some population decline, he says.
That's crazy.
It kind of makes sense, but what do I know?
I don't know. You know more than me.
What do you know?
What do I know? I know fuck all. I know how to create a podcast in VR. Is what I know how to do. Well, I say me. I can't take all the credit. A lot of it was your idea.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I got to give you some credit. I got to give you. Yeah, I got to.
Do you know, I'm pretty cold. Talking about all this heat, I'm pretty cold, so we'll cut this bit up. I'm going to put a jacket on.
Okay. That looks really funny. Looks like you're breakdancing.
It's an invisibility cloak.
Yeah, so it could be. What was you talking? What was you going to tell me earlier? You were going to tell me something earlier, and I said, "Tell me after," and I can't remember what it was.
Elon Musk checking his seed over everyone.
Elon Musk checking to see everyone. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
because of the population decline,
Yeah.
people are having children later on in life, in their 30s, some even later. Look at, what's his
Well,
name? Al Pacino, 80 years of age.
80 years
80.
old, having a
80.
baby. Is he
Having a
mad?
baby.
I've got a 8-month-old baby, and I can barely survive on the sleep I get. How does an 80-year-old man manage? He must just sleep all day.
Is he still acting? I don't know.
I don't know. He's still active, that's for sure. Dirty
Yeah.
old bastard.
I know Bruce Willis isn't active anymore. He's actually sold his rights to his voice and image, so they can AI generated films.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Why? What? So he can carry on acting, or
Well,
like
his
CGI version of him acting?
his likeness will carry on acting, and he get paid for it.
That's mad.
It's his face for all adverts, commercial, everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's I did see something. Is it Quentin Tarantino was in his last film? He wanted Bruce Willis to do a part in one of his films.
He was in Pulp Fiction. That's a Tarantino film.
Yeah, he was in Pulp Fiction, but he wanted. I seen the thing. Tarantino wanted to make another film, and he was going to approach his family, Bruce Willis's family, and say, like, I want to do a film, blah blah blah, and speak to them all and see. But he did say that if he didn't want to do it, then obviously that he'd respect it and all that. But apparently he wants to try and make another film with Bruce Willis. I think whether it'll be him or, like you say, CGI version, I don't know.
So Quentin Tarantino, I don't think he uses CGI. Like
Well, I'm
at
not
all,
sure.
I believe.
All right, maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's a fact about him. He doesn't use
Really?
CGI,
That's pretty cool.
or at least very little, as little as possible.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't think right now of the what sort of films he's done.
He done the Kill Bill.
Yes. Well, there must be. Oh no, maybe not CGI in that, but there's a lot of blood in that.
Once Upon a Time in
there's-
Hollywood.
There's a lot of blood in all of Tarantino films.
I haven't seen many of them. They're not my type of film. I watched Pulp Fiction. It was okay.
Pulp Fiction's good.
Yeah, it was a good film, but I didn't like the set of it. I got way too confused. I lose track of films way too much. I recently watched Tenet for the second time, and that's
I've
a
never
trippy
seen
film.
Is it?
It's a must-watch. It's
I've
Christopher
never-
Nolan.
Oh, he's got to be good then.
It's
Didn't
really-
he do Interstellar? No.
Yeah.
Is that in Interstellar? Yeah, that's a good film. That's a very good film.
What's the one with the spinny?
Oh, Inception.
Inception. What a film.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good film. Yeah, I think I see a thing as well saying Leonardo DiCaprio still doesn't understand it or something.
I still don't understand it.
Even though, it is a confusing film, isn't it?
I believe I read somewhere that Nolan himself left it up to the viewer to decipher.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, I can do a film and just leave it like, oh yeah, whoever's watching, just decide how you want it to end.
Yeah.
Or decide you decide how you want it to end.
Yeah.
Or you decide how you want to perceive the ending. That's crazy.
It's kind of like the Netflix Bandersnatch, Black Mirror. Do you ever do that?
Yes.
I started one the other day, Bear Grylls, a survival thing.
Alright.
But the quality was crap.
Well, right. Was it on that massively popular streaming service?
Yes, the one with the big red N.
Okay.
Dum.
Yeah. But in Black Mirror, they call it is it
What do you call it?
strawberry? No, I can't remember. This is exactly the same, but they changed the name, and I can't remember.
That was a good episode.
It was. Yeah, it was the first one of the new series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we've gone way off topic here. This is supposed to be an introduction into the new podcast that we're starting, and with the cool art. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So far, that's going to change, isn't it? We're going to
It's
change.
a work in progress, yeah.
It is a work in progress. There's going to be a lot of changes going on over time.
And hopefully, and this app that we're using to record this is in beta, so there's going to be many changes coming through the app itself.
Yeah, that would be good as well. I mean, it's a pretty good app as it is, but
It is. It's very good.
Yeah, it is. It is good. Well done, Zuckerberg.
Good old Marky Mark.
Yeah, well done. I mean, hopefully you didn't steal it this time, you know. Whoops. You might have done. Yeah. But
I'm using the Quest 2.
Yeah,
Meta Quest 2.
Yeah.
And the new one, the Pro,
Yeah.
leaps and bounds ahead.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I mean, these are good.
The pass-through
good.
feature on here, the double tap on the side so you can see your surroundings, is very pixelated and it's like black and white.
Yeah.
But on the new one, it's HD quality, as if you're not even wearing anything.
Really? Yeah, but that's the same with the new Apple goggles or whatever they're called.
Are they HD as well?
The new Apple thing. Oh yeah, they're pretty cool, but they're like $3,000.
Yeah.
Trust Apple.
The
I
Oculus,
mean,
the Oculus is expensive.
I'm an Apple fan, but $3,000 for some fucking goggles.
I can't get on board with the Apple.
Yeah, but
I don't get on with it.
But you're fucking stupid.
I'm all for the green box. The
No.
green message box.
No. It's all about the blue.
I agree the blue looks better. But I have an Android, so I don't get to see the blue, so I'm happy.
Do you know it's only blue when you're speaking in iMessage?
Yeah, if you turn iMessage off to an iPhone user, it still turns green, yeah.
Yeah, if you send a normal, even to another iPhone
SMS.
user, if you send it, a text message, it goes to as green.
Yeah.
So it could be green if I sent text messages.
I don't even send text messages anymore.
No, I don't think anybody does. Does anybody even have a house phone anymore?
I seen a thing on Instagram the other day. How was this for an idea? A phone for all the family, but it stays in the house,
Yeah, I've seen it.
tied to the wall.
I've seen it. So that a phone that everyone could use to ring people on and get in touch with people, but it stays at home and it sticks to the wall and you can't move it from that one point.
How do people not remember house phones?
I know.
That makes me feel old.
Well,
I'm not
makes
that
me
old.
Makes me feel even older. I'm older. I remember that.
I remember house phones.
Yeah.
But my parents, my father was old, like the older generation, so we used to have a phone with a dial on it.
Oh, bloody hell. Never had one of them.
We had quite an old-fashioned house growing up.
Right. No, never had one of them. But
Yeah, they were cool.
I remember when the internet like first started, and if you was on the phone, you couldn't go on the internet, and if you was on the internet, you couldn't use the phone.
Yes. And it
So
made a crackling noise.
Yeah, and it was like a weird noise, and I remember my mum saying, "Get off the phone, I need to use the internet," stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, that's how times have changed, though.
And if you had a phone upstairs and a phone downstairs, and someone phoned,
Yeah.
and they were on the phone downstairs, if you picked up the line upstairs, you could listen to the conversation.
You're on the line, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the like walkabout mobile phones that they had. Once you put the phone down, if the person on the other end didn't put the phone down and they picked their phone back up again, the line would still be active. You could still talk.
Really?
Yeah.
We used to have, I lived with my girlfriend's nan for a couple of years when we were saving up for our house. And she used to talk on the phone, and then the other person would hang up, but she wouldn't on her end.
Yeah.
For hours, the phone bill would rack up.
Really?
Like hundreds of pounds
That's what I'm
worth
saying.
of phone bill.
That's what I'm saying. If the other person would pick up their phone again and the line was still there, it would still work. It would still be on. That's
Yeah.
mad. Okay, we've got off topic again.
I was actually driving the other day, and my girlfriend phoned me, and I answered on the hands-free, so it was coming through the Bluetooth, and because she was driving, it was on her hands-free as well. So after the conversation ended, yeah, bye, and neither of us knew how to hang up.
Oh.
So we just carried on talking until we both go home.
Oh, wow, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. It was like, was it a you hang up first? No, you hang up first.
It's just we couldn't, I didn't know how to hang up.
Well, most modern vehicles, especially ones that drive themselves, they've got a button on the steering wheel, and you press the button, and it goes off.
There's no button on my steering wheel. If I press my steering wheel, it goes beep.
Oh, okay.
People
There's a button on my steering wheel that I press. Beep, call so and so, and it does it.
I got steering wheel controls because I drive a van for work. I got steering wheel controls, but they're on the side next to the wipers.
Yeah. Half of mine are on the side, and then I've got buttons on the wheel as well.
Yeah, we used to have loads of wild things in my house. We had the records. Remember the old vinyl records?
Yeah, I've never had one of them.
I used to have them in my bedroom. I used to love records. I like old music.
Yeah, I don't like modern.
Some old music.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan of the 80s, 90s. I mean, mind you, how old is? Oh, mind you saying that 80s? That's probably 50 years ago.
Yeah.
It is old. 80s music. I mean, fair enough. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up our first introduction into our little podcast here that we got going on. What do you think?
Yeah. So
Okay.
tune in next week to see more.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm sure we'll be a bit more giggly next time. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Okay, then, guys. See you next time. Bye.